I'm just happy. You know, they sort of made my dream come true. I was at a point where I was dreaming of having my own house, and they made it happen. I moved in Australia 2015. I was frustrated because by industry, I was actually an architect before I moved to Australia, but I didn't convert my license, so I couldn't practice here. I started from scratch, like immigrant. I had no backup mom and dad, so I had to really work. And then I think it was around 2018, my sister bought a house, and then COVID happened. And during that time, the value of her house like really went up after COVID. And I was like, oh, maybe I could like try and buy my own. So I sort of like started looking, but then because I was still like been here only for a few years, I'm single income, I don't make amazing money, I don't have much saved up. So I sort of like feeling pretty discouraged because I did ask banks like what can I buy, or most that I've been getting were like not very nice properties. And then 2022, my sister said, you know what, probably just speak to someone. And then that's when I decided to like consult with Empower Wealth. I had an advisor, Ben, not Ben Kingsley, Ben Thompson. And at first he was like, you can afford it. Like you can buy something. Just need to do this and that. Like he's pointed me in the right direction. And I was skeptical. I'm a spreadsheet person. I look at my numbers. So it took a few like back and forth with him. I have zero investing idea. I know nothing. My only idea is that you have to work hard, save money, and eventually you'll buy something. That's all I know. So when he looked at my numbers, he said, you're already doing the right thing. You just have to be more confident that you can do it, that you can afford things. And he's just pointed me like, if you make this extra amount in the next number of years, you can actually buy this. We finished the plan, and then a few years after we finished the plan, that's when I started like seriously looking for the property. And then I got my first house. We looked at the option of shared equity, and for that amount that I had, that was the best option for me because I can get the type of house that I wanted and pay less mortgage. I'm not sure if all states have it, but definitely South Australia have it. So for someone like me, basically I am only paying 75% of the property value, and 25% is paid for by the government. But the difference is if I sell the property, government takes a cut, but you got an option to buy out the property. And that's also something that we factored in with Ben when I was buying. And then after that, I think it's also within the time frame that I was speaking to Victor and we were discussing insurance. That's where the podcast came in because like I remember hearing from the podcast, they said that your best asset is yourself. So me by myself, if I can't work, I can't make money, I can pay my mortgage. That was my mindset. And I'm not like the healthiest person, like I'm a diabetic, so I'm prone to everything else. Defense just fits naturally with me. Like I want insurance for this and that and everything. And I was feeling a bit embarrassed because sometimes I feel like I'm just asking him random things that I feel like I should have known, but he was very good. He's explained everything to him. Him and his team were very approachable, accessible, and easy to speak to. We also did some investment because previously I was buying some shares, but I'm not really sure what I was doing. I was just buying random things. And then when I spoke to Victor, that's also one of the things that we sorted out. He managed my portfolio and he said, just buy this. That's pretty balanced. You don't have to worry too much about buying anything else once you bought this. So to be able to see a set time frame or a target timeline of what something I was aiming for might happen is something really reassuring or comforting for me. Like you can sleep well at night knowing that I just have to keep doing this, and then in the next few years I'll have this. So that's the biggest reassurance for me. I have been recommending them endless. Like, just because of my experience and my sister, the best thing you can do for yourself is ask a person who knows what they're doing. And on my experience, I can say that Victor and Power, like Ben and everyone, they got your back, they know what they're doing, and they're the best person to ask.